Toby couldn't come tonight, so I'm filling in. Who am I? I don't have a name, I'm very last minute. But I don't have any comedy either. But I have something much better, a dramatic reading. So, here's the thing, films. Who doesn't love a good film? Everyone. You'd much all rather be reading a good book. And that's where I come in. I am in the art of the novel adaptation. Now, I've done all the good books, all the good movies, I've done them in book form. I've done Trainspotting, I've done Lord of the Rings. I did at that point start to check that nobody had written them before. It was really my own fault. So I've done one tonight for Spooktober. I've done a very spooky edition, a very spooky film. I've done a novel adaptation of the movie Alien. I'm not going to read the whole thing, obviously. They'll cut the mic again. I'm just going to read a bit of it. It's very spooky. I haven't seen Alien. It's too spooky for me. But what I did do was have it summarized to me by Stephen, who is my assistant and dad. I was like, Stephen, what is the plot of Alien? And he said, well, basically, there's this alien. I'm like, cool, I'll get it from that. Leave it with me. So, here we are. Alien. I've not called it Alien. I've simplified the title a bit. I've just called it Spacebook. It's dramatic. Also, at the time, I was reading a lot of Russian literature. I don't think it's influenced the text to a noticeable degree. I just thought I'd point that out. But here we go. It's a novel adaptation of Alien. I just called it Spacebook. So, to set the scene, we are in the infinite quiet of space. The dead silence of space. There's a ship and two men at the control panel. You're letting in all the space moths. Dmitri sighed in the Russian way. He got up and slammed the porthole closed. Vladimir rubbed his upgraded eyes. Sorry for that outburst. I think I've got some sort of illness. The bends, perhaps, if you can get that in space. Ah, no harm done. Let's not mention it again, said Dmitri, and sat back down at his console. Vladimir placed his hand on the glass, his hand mere millimeters now from the endless black void of space, haunting and forever. It's a nice evening, he said. Yes, said Dmitri. The Earth is quite full tonight. Look at it there. A perfect blue. God's marble. Shame you knocked it out of orbit. It's not easy to park this ship, cried Vladimir. And then his voice softened. Look, I'm sorry about your dad. He was on that planet, of course. That's now headed for the sun. I mean him and 8 billion others, but I'll mostly miss your dad. He used to sing us that old Russian song. Do you remember that old Russian song he used to sing us? Yes, obviously, said Dmitri, so I'm not going to say what it is. It's quite good he said that, actually. It meant I didn't have to do any research. Suddenly, their faces were bathed in red, flashing lights, the screaming of alarms, and the walls read, alert. Dmitri paused his Spotify. We have an intruder. Vladimir frowned deeply. It's not that alien again, is it? Well, I don't know, said Dmitri. But going off this single blinking LED, it doesn't look human. Do you remember the last time he showed up? He came on board, it was awful. He dribbled all in my ear, it was disgusting. And he kicked your arm off. It was very, very impolite. Well, that's nothing, said Dmitri. When you were off last year on work experience, he laid eggs in the captain's face. They sent us all home on unpaid leave. God, he's such a downer, that alien, said Vladimir. He covered the warning light with a tea towel. Let's just talk about something else. So if you're interested in buying one of these stories, you can... just kidding, guy. It was me the whole time. All the time. At the start, me. Do you get it? Oh, I am Andy Kaufman. But no, so seriously, 2 years ago, I'll put this back. Sorry. So 2 years ago, my first stand-up gig was at Sandy's, and I decided to do, as kind of a front, because I was kind of scared, I decided to do some of these dumb stories, so I thought I'd do that, 2 years later, just as a kind of thank you to everyone, and just to say, thanks for 2 years of Sandy's, thanks to everyone, all the comedians who have been, thank you.